In this tutorial, we will see how we can utilize an add-on called Zen BBQ and have variable bevel sizes inside of Marmoset toolbag. I've gone ahead and modeled a simple shape. It's quite small in size, and I've UV unwrapped this. And since this is an n-gon, I've gone ahead and added a triangulate modifier. So it's a non-n-gon when exported. So in edit mode, I'm going to select the outer edges, which are these ones, like so, and it's set to millimeters. So I'm gonna click 10, and if you can't edit this, move up and down or sideways, then you can edit this. So the maximum I want is 20, and hit assign. And for these inside ones, I want it to be lower than that. So I'm going to make this whatever you value like. I'm going to make this 10 and hit assign. Same for these ones. I'm going to click these, expand my selection, switch to edit mode, and hit assign. Okay, another thing you have to do is create a mask, which you can find under tools. If you can't see the tools, you have to restart Blender after installing Zen BBQ add-on. So clicking on tools, create node VC mask. Click this, and it's going to create a gradient. It added a modifier, geometry nodes modifier, and the red channel is selected. If I go to object data properties, you can see under color attributes. So I'm going to go back to modifiers and turn this on. And now I'm going to export this as an FBX. Inside of Marmoset toolbag, let's create a bake project. Switch this low to low. Add an output called mesh. And I'm going to up my sample size. Bring in my mesh. I'm going to assign this into low. And you can see this is Zen BBQ material, right? I'm going to switch this to bevel. This is the source material. I'm going to switch this to bevel. And the maximum bevel width I set was 20. So I'm going to set this 20. And in case you don't remember what was your maximum size, right? If you have way many bevel sizes, just click this button, show max bevel by material. And in millimeters, click OK. So the maximum is 20, minimum is 10. Right, these are the ones I've assigned to this mesh. So inside of Marmoset toolbag, if I change this to result or start the bake, I'm just going to switch this to result and add the bake material. You can see the bevel is quite big and it's almost uniform. Even if I make this smaller and hit bake, you can see it's almost quite uniform. What I want is a different or variable sizes, right? So I'm going to make this 20 again. And see my source material. You can see this, there's an option called vertex color mask. In this color mask, select the red channel. This is what Marmoset will utilize to create different bevel sizes. So as you can see, the outer bevel size is quite big, which is 20 millimeters, and the inside ones are quite smaller, those are 10 millimeters. And there we go. Hope this tutorial helped, and leave a comment down below if you have any question, and I'll see you in the next one.